managed to slip out of work for a minute, so I've come to Chinatown. I'm looking for a shop called Loon Fung, and in particular I'm looking for some chicken feet. There are lots of goodies. Some pig's trotters. Yeah, they're another thing I've never done. Chat a little thing about things, and my flatmate Jack, or my old flatmate Jack, who literally eats anything. He will eat squirrel, he will eat, I can't remember, in Japan he ate some really gross stuff, and he said the only thing that he couldn't eat was chicken feet. So maybe I'm being a bit wet, but if he wouldn't eat it, then I'm a bit nervous about trying them. So I'm going to go for pig's trotters, which equally I've never done before, and I'm going to give them sort of Chinese preparation, Chinese five spice, things like that. I've got my trotters and I'm very excited. I've now got to go back to the butcher's and do another 4 hours work before I go home, so it might be tomorrow lunch before I get around to cooking these. But I'm really excited about trying it, because actually Chinese food is definitely the cuisine that I'm the least familiar with and the least comfortable with. I say that, there are plenty of others, you know, Suriname food, I've never given that a go, but as far as the major world cuisines go, Chinese is certainly lowest on my list of comfortable cuisines, so I'm pretty excited about this. Well, I just got home a lot earlier than I expected to, so I'm going to have a stab at these trotters this evening, which I'm really excited about. I've done a bit of online investigation into what to do with these, so I wasn't going completely blind. And yeah, so I think they're going to be delicious. So what I've got, thank you Hoodie, he agrees. Yeah, all right, that's enough. So I've got my trotters here, 3 of them it turns out, and then I'm going to brown those. And I've got some Chinese 5 spice powder, some chopped ginger and garlic there, and then I'm going to braise all that with soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar and some water, and serve it with some pak choy and some Shanghai noodles. And so I'm expecting, it's 8:05, I'm hoping it'll all be ready by 10 o'clock by the time I've browned all this. We'll see how we get on. The trotters have been browning stroke burning for the last sort of 10 minutes now, and the flat is filled. The windows are closed. It's now filled with a not entirely pleasant smell, but I'm now going to add the rest of the stuff. So 5 spice powder. I think be quite generous with this. It's got a great flavour. And some vinegar. I'm doing this in no particular order. This is cider vinegar, but any old, I think it'd be good because it pork. Obviously pork and apples are good, so cider vinegar works well. I'd know that was probably 3 tablespoons. Garlic and ginger. Clove of garlic and a sort of thumb of ginger. Soy sauce. Again, approximate amounts. Finally about a pint of water. And I'm going to bring that to the boil. Then put a lid on it, low heat, braise for an hour and a half. Well, it's been close to an hour and a half. It's been about an hour and a quarter, and they still seem quite tough, these. So what I'm going to do is blast them for about another 15 minutes, so that the cooking liquor thickens and sort of becomes sticky on the outside of them. That's the idea, and then I'll rest them for 15 minutes and serve. I'm just going to take these out and let them rest for 5–10 minutes while I stir fry the noodles and the pak choy. As you can tell, I haven't dried very effectively after washing because it's splitting a lot. Oops. Okay, they're all going in then, turns out. I'm going to chuck in some soy sauce and some oyster sauce, but not essential. Here goes. This looks really good. Very gelatinous. See why they use pig's trotters to sort of set things, jellies and stuff, because it's full of. Is it collagen? I don't know. I'm not one of those. I don't know any of the science, but I think it's collagen. It tastes really good. I mean, texturally, it's a bit of a struggle. I mean, the noodles are great and the pak choi is great. I think it could have done with longer cooking. I think it's probably an acquired taste, the acquired texture, the trotter. Chinese five spice is my new favourite spice. It's just wonderful. And I think that's the best tasting thing I've had so far this week in the experiment. And Chinatown's such a cool place as well. I love being there. It's got a great atmosphere. Smells wonderful. There's fun people. I cannot recommend going there highly enough. And yeah, it wasn't the most easy thing to cook as far as time went. It's now 10 o'clock and I'm just sitting down to eat. But it was fun and it was different, and I felt the sort of buzz that I didn't actually feel in the other places to such an extent. So it's been a big success, this one. Certainly better than the sausage, and Hootie agrees. Certainly better than the sausage lava. So thanks. Yeah, yes, Hootie. Hasn't it been good?